Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Ankur Soni, and today video we're gonna learn how to create our first Ionic application. So in this video, we're just gonna create a blank Ionic application with some dummy template and try to run that application. So basically, we're just going to cover how to create an application and how to run an application in Ionic. So for this, first of all, you need to set up the environment on your desktop so that you can run the Ionic on it. So for this, you just need to install the Ionic or like a node and one core editor. But in this video, I'm using Visual Studio Code. So let's get started with the video. Let's get started with our first project. So for this, right now I'm in a folder. Here you can see, I have already opened a folder. The folder name is video project. So here we need to run a command that going to create a project for us. So just go to the terminal over here and click on the new terminal. And once your terminal gets started, you just need to write a command. Uh, it says like Ionic start. So this command will going to give you few options. Here, as you can see, we are getting some options which framework we want to use in our Ionic application. So Ionic provide support to different framework, like you can use the Angular or React or Vue in your application. So in this video, we're going with the Angular. So select the Angular and press enter. After that, it's going to ask the name of the application. So whatever you want, you just name the application. So in this case, we're going to name it palette RGB. So, so after putting the name, just press enter. So again, it's going to show you few more options to select the what template you want to go in your application. So Ionic framework provides us some inbuilt template. Here, as you can see, the tab, sidebar menu, blank list, or my first application. So we're just gonna with the my first application uh, in this video, and we're gonna explore all the other template in the next video. So just press on enter on my first tab. So yeah, so once after you press enter, the Ionic CLI come into the like existing, and it will going to create a project for you. So this might going to take a little while. So once after this will done, we will continue with the video. And as you can see, the project is created. So now we have a folder inside of video folder, and the folder name is palette RGB. So when we expand this folder here, you can see we got a load bunch of files in this folder. So basically, these all are the supportive file that will require to create and run an Ionic application. So we're gonna going to look into each of these file, like not each but the important file that we're going to use to actually write the code to make our application. So just first of all, let's just run the application and find out what we got from this default template. So to run the application, we have a command. It's called Ionic serve. So we need to write in the terminal. It's just Ionic serve and press enter. So this command we're going to compile your code and okay. So first, the command says we can only run this command inside of Ionic project. So actually, right now we are in the video project, so we need to get into the palette RGB folder to run this command. So for this, just type the cd change directory and the name of the folder in which the Ionic application is created. So in my case is RGB palette. press enter, and now as you can see I'm on the palette RGB folder. So now I'm going to run the Ionic serve command and press enter. So this command going to like compile the application and run the application in your browser. So uh, and this command is also going to take a little time as they're going to compile each and every file and the whatever stuff is going to be. So this command is going to take a little time. So just wait. So as you can see, the application is almost run. The Ionic automatically open my browser, and here in the browser you can see the application is run at the port 8100, and this is the default UI that the template is gonna provide us. So here, as you can see, we got the tabs over here, uh, tab 1, another tab named photos, and tab 3. So just trying to switch over these tabs. Just click on the photos, and yeah, this tab, like this photo screen have a little icon with the camera. So maybe this we're going to open this we're going to open the default camera. So that's pretty cool for a first application, I guess. And the third tab is just again there is a text and a link, or I guess some this link will redirect to some mining component. Okay, right. So this is basically a demo application, like how your application look like on the web, and you can also check this on the mobile also. Just going to the inspect. All you need to do is right click on the your browser screen and go to the inspect, and here you go. From this here from this icon you can change it to whatever you want. If you want to switch over the mobile, you can click there. You got the mobile layout, and you also change the the uh, device type, like if you want the Galaxy S5, Pixel 2, or anything, so you can change it. And this is like how it's going to look like on the mobile application on your Android or iOS device. So uh, this sounds good. This looking pretty neat and clean. So let's go into the our Visual Studio Code and just explore the files that we're gonna use to write the code and make some changes in the application. So first of all, in the folder, as you can see, we have several files and folder inside there. So like Gradle, Android, and lot bunch of files. So we don't need to worry about all of these files for now. We just need to know about the all of our code we're going to write inside the source folder, inside the app folder. Like here in the app folder, we have several files and folder that mostly we're gonna use to write the code and all. But all the file are important, all the supportive file are important. So we will go through with all the other files later on. But in today's video, we're just going to give a brief about the files that are actually going to use most of the time in your coding practice. So firstly, inside the source folder, as you can see, we have a index.html file. So double click on this one. So here you can see this file is more like a shared layout. Like this layout is the very most common layout throughout your application. And inside of body, if you can see, there is a app root component inserted inside inside this index page. So where this app component is come from, this component is come from the app folder, the app.component.ts file. So here, as you can see, the selector is app root. So basically, in the Ionic application, we basically work on the pages and the component. So what we do, we create a component that are perform some kind of specific work, and we just inject that component inside of page or the inside of other component. So basically, in Ionic or Angular, we just reuse every component to make the application lightweight. So so index.html file is going to be your shared layout. You don't need to write much code inside of this file. You just need to like know like whenever you want a component that been available globally in your application, you just need to create a component and like put the tag inside of this index.html file. So as you can see, the title of the application is right now saying Ionic app. So here you can see the Ionic app. So just to change the title, we just need to say the palette RGB and just press Control plus S. The application, the Ionic framework will automatically detect with changes and going to recompile the application and like refresh the browser to reflect the changes. As you can see, I didn't refresh my browser, but you already get the like updated version here. Like instead of Ionic app, now the application is saying the palette RGB. So this is pretty cool. So now move on to the other file. So so apart from this like file, we have another folders like assets. So inside the asset folder, we're gonna keep all kind of images and the other stuff like icons and all. We're going to keep in the asset folder and in the environment. Like we will talk later about the environment. Mm, In the theme folder, we're gonna add every kind of css like the styling related code and all. So this file is pretty simple. So inside the source there is an app folder. So this folder is quite important. Like I just open this folder and this folder has contained like several other folders and also if like also files named as app.component.ts like app.module.ts and so on. So basically app.module.ts or app.module app.component.ts is basically the like main file like whenever you're going to introduce add a new package inside your application or you are going to need a provider or the and like a node package, then you have to register that package inside of our app.module.ts file. So once you register that package in our app.module.ts file, only after that you are able to use that package inside of your pages. So these files these 6 files are pretty important and actually these are the main entering point for your application. So let's explore the app.component.html file. Double click on this. So this file does not have like much code. This is just having a simple markup tag. So for now just don't worry about this also. So just close these files. So also in this folder we have tab 1, tab 2, tab 3 and tabs 1. So these are the pages. Basically these are the pages. Just open the tab 1. So these are the pages and again the page also contain five different kind of files like as you can see tab.page.ts tab.page.spec.ts. Actually, don't worry about for this file. This file is for the testing purpose, so we don't gonna use this file for now. Again, tab.page.sccss. So this file is for the styling purpose, and again we have the tab1.page.html. So this is the file where we're gonna add our html the wireframe of the application and so on. And again we have the tab1.module.tss or ts. So this file is again going to have all the import that we are using in this page. So so in the web application we have 3 tabs. So in the tab 1 page we need to change this tab one page uh, to something else. So we just need to go go to our tab one folder and open the tab one page.html. So here, this is the markup we got here. So we need to change the tab name also. We need to change it to the gallery. So just remove it and type the gallery. Okay. So gallery and press control plus S. This gonna again compile the code and like refresh your application. Here you can see we got the gallery over there, and we just want to remove all of this text. So just or just we can change this text like image gallery or gallery images was there. We're just going to add gallery images going there and control plus S. So this will recompile the code and refresh your application. But okay, we didn't get anything there. So let's find out what's going on. I guess this should be changed. Let me recompile again. Okay, so let's check what's going on there. Okay, so basically, uh, that value is not coming from this markup thing. Like that value is not coming from there. So we need to go to the tab one.page.ts and just look what from where this value is coming from, and we need to change that value for that page. So just trying to find out. So here the text is not coming from there. Okay, yeah. So this is the name. So this is what the text is coming from. So uh, okay, so yeah, this is something where from the text is coming from, and this is the header, and this is the tab one. So we're just going to read out of all this code. This is actually a dummy code. Just read out this and put up your HTML markup tag as 3 and just put your message over there and just hit the refresh, and you can see it says the image gallery image goes here. So we can also add some kind of padding like CSS class or any class in it. Like we can say I'm padding. Okay, so this going to add some padding around your layout. So as you can see, we have created an application. So and this is how we can like modify a project, like modify the code. So in the tab.module file, we're going to like register all the component, all the provider that we are going to use in our page. In the tab.page.html file, we're going to have all our HTML markup that we're going to create the layout for the application. In tab one.page css, we're gonna keep our all the styling code like the css and all for that file. uh, the the tab one page.tss file is used for the testing, like to perform unit testing and all. We will going to uh, explore this file later on, not now. And in the tab one.page.ts file, we're going to have all the business logic, like all the code, like all the call and every kind of code, like create the form and the etc is going to be inside of this file, and we're going to interact with our HTML page and so on. So there's a lot of stuff that we're going to explore in the next video. So apart from this folder, as you can see, we have another folder tab 2. So this folder is pretty same. Everything is be like same, like it's always a photo gallery. We can also change the text or the whatever we want. And there is another folder tab 3, and there is a tabs. So let's close all the tabs of there. Just close, yeah. So yeah. So here there is another folder named as tabs. So just this tab folder is also going to have all the files that's been included on the other folder, but they have one file named as tab routing.module.ts. So basically this file is for the routing purpose. Like here the like path of each page has been defined, as you can see, the tab.tab1.module. So basically these are the path of your pages. So when you are switching from one tab to another tab in the Ionic application, actually you are moving from one page to another. Like right now I'm in the photo tab, and you can see like my URL is says tab.tab2. So when I click on the tab 1, actually I'm like redirected to the another page. Just check out my URL. So I clicked on the tab 1, and here you can see the tab 1 is coming. So the URL is also changed. So all the routing for the URL is going to be in this route.module.ts file. We also have a app.route.module.ts file. So basically this file, this app.route.module.ts file is for the global routing. Like from here you manage the routing for all over the application. But whenever you got the file inside of your page or something, then that route file is gonna work around the pages or the component that we going to use inside of those pages. So here you can uh, take care of all the files, all the routing stuff and all. So we're going to be like more we're going to like go into more detail for this route file in the next video. So so for today, just remember this file is just used for the routing to deal with the URLs and all. So let's close this one. So apart from this, again, we have a tab.page.html file over there. So just double click on this. And here you can see we have some Ionic code like Ionic tab. So basically Ionic has their own like markup tags. So we can use those instead of HTML to make the things simpler. So, so here we have used the Ionic tab, and these are some few markup thing that going to provide us the layout like this one. So when we click on this tab, this going to call uh, like default functionality to switch between the tabs. So this is pretty simple. We're gonna explore each component of Ionic tab, each component of Ionic in the next videos. So, so this is all about the tabs. Like this folder is rest of the file in this folder are same. So don't worry about that. So just close this one, and yeah. So so basically, these are the files. Like these are the basic files that we need to know before we going to start the development with the Ionic. So, so this is all in this video. So, and thank you for watching, and catch up you in next video where we going to use a few cool component provided by the Ionic. So thank you for watching this video.